Looking good to Ninja today, and we are going to be talking about Deism, or simple, I like to call it being a deist. And what is a deist, you might say? Why is the topic even relevant? Why are we talking about religion? Well, hold your horses. It's going to be a bumpy one today. But before we start, today we're going to be talking about being a deist or deism. And why is it relevant today? Well, if you that are watching this have ever thought about yourself, like, you know what, I don't fit into any other religion in the world. And you might say, well, I don't like Christianity. I don't like Islam. I don't like Jehovah's Witnesses. I don't like being a Mormon. I never, ever fitted into any category. Well, this video is for you. So what is being a deist? Being a deist is about comprehending and understanding every single other denomination around the world. And yes, even Buddhism, and the most important one that everybody forgets, Hinduism. Lord Vishnu, another creator of the world, and yes, he is real. He existed. You might say, oh, it's probably just fantasy. No. Just because you wasn't born a Hindu doesn't mean that he's not real. That's like you being born Jewish and saying that Christ isn't real. Oh, well, hold up. Hold your horses. I am not anti-Semitism. All right? But that is how it is. And being a deist is exactly that. We like to view and understand the other denominations of the world. We comprehend and understand that everything is interconnected. And why am I talking about deism again? Like being a deist? Well, because it is one of the ways. Yes, you like that? It is one of the ways of the world. And it's not the easiest path at all, because people will criticize you. People will say, well, you talk about Christ, but you don't practice what you preach. And guess what? It does not correlate to me, because I am not a Christian, nor do I follow the teachings of Christ. I follow some of the perspectives that he brought into the world, which was love one another, teach respect, teach humility. Yes. See? And what else teaches that? Also, Lord Vishnu teaches that. Guess who else teaches that? Buddhism teaches that. And you know what else teaches that? And yes, even Allah teaches that. So, have you considered yourself being a deist? Maybe you are. Maybe you don't fit into any other religion. Maybe you don't even fit at the one that you are right now. And that's what? That is okay. But another important thing about being a deist is that we do not separate religion from spirituality. It's one interconnected. And we don't separate spirituality from the scientific world. Everything is interconnected. And that's one of the things that separates someone that is a deist from every other denominee. And you might say, well, God is so evil. How come he still lets the world be evil? Well, it has to be a balance. The world is always a balance, between good and not so good. And it's up to you to decide what is good and what is bad, and what is bad and what is good. And that's a beautiful thing about being a deist. See, being a deist, we comprehend everything, and we like to analyze everything, and then we view it into a spiritual level, and then we view it into a religious level. And no, Deism is not a religion, all right? It is a practice of being. It's almost like Buddhism, but not to the extremes where you let yourself go and you go and be a monk. No, it's a little bit less than that. Because being a Buddhism is awesome. I appreciate Buddhism because it teaches peace and harmony. But I also like that it teaches that you need to have self-control between your anger. And guess what? Monks are pretty cool. They know how to kick some ass. And that is a wonderful thing about being a deist. You understand that everything in this world is indeed interconnected, and we cannot separate it. So, one of the most important things about being a deist is that we know that other religious leaders out in the world are not constantly fighting each other. That's right. Religious people are not constantly fighting. And by religious people, I'm talking about the teachers, the scholars out there in the world. See, they understand the world is interconnected, and they come in harmony, and they talk about it. And this is why you see them on TV talking with each other, and you're like, wait a minute, I thought that was supposed to be a Muslim, or that's supposed to be an Orthodox Christian, or I'm supposed to be that's a Catholic. And look at them, they're all talking with each other, sitting at the table. And guess what? They are laughing. They're not laughing at you. They're laughing because they understand that the world needs to be interconnected. It is in harmony. So, I'm asking you one question. When you were younger, do you view the world different? Do you were like, hey, I don't fit into this category? Or were they trying to pin me down? But you accepted every different religion views. You might be a deist. And guess what? Welcome to being a deist. It's not an easy path. It's a lonesome path, but it's not a lonely path. It is amazing. You make amazing friends along the way. And guess what? You live life to the fullest, I describe. So, why am I talking about any of this at all? Well, unfortunately, we have one of the popes that have passed away. All right. So, yes, rest in peace. And no matter what this pope did or what he has done, guess what? We must show a little bit of compassion. Yeah, it's okay to judge. It's okay to criticize. It's okay to laugh about what's going on in the world. It's okay. It is definitely okay. But if you cannot show compassion to the death of someone that has made an impact and a mark around the world, then maybe you should question yourself. Are you truly what you say that you are in your own religion and in your own view? See, even people that are not from that category of religion are paying respects because they show compassion. And that's what this compassion is about. Compassion is about showing someone that has no correlation with you whatsoever in their own views, in their own ideas, but you still show compassion. Why? Wouldn't you want someone to show compassion to you after you pass away? Even though you was a jerk, even though you was a bad person? I'm not saying literally, but you don't want to understand? Yes, so that is what compassion is about in the world. And this is why I'm telling you this in this video, because that's the beautiful thing about Deism. Yes, we show compassion, show understanding, we show love, and yes, we show nurture. Does that mean that you're weak? Not at all. Because if you can't show nurture as a man, then how are you going to be able to be a father? Because even a father has to show nurture and the protection. And see, this is the things that a Deist person thinks about every single day. Yes, you're probably wondering, wait a minute, I think like that too. Hold a minute. And now you might be thinking, this whole time I've been a Deist. Welcome to the group. Yes, that's what Deist is. We understand, comprehend, show compassion, show love, respect. And yes, we also do judge. I'm not saying we judge like, oh, you're a bad person. No, not at all. We judge the character of the person. We don't judge the person. We judge the character of how they are. And guess what? That is one of the flaws too about being a Deist. Because if you're a Deist and you're following this path and you're following this way, we still have a lot of flaws. But it is in this world. So welcome along. And you might be in your head now pondering in there, hey, all this time you were just a Deist. So do not be afraid of being a Deist. It's a beautiful path. You walk alone, but you make great friends along the way. Think about it. Like a ninja kind of way. Yeah? It's like you walk your own belief, but you understand the beliefs of others. So, yes. Being a Deist is that we have to love. We cannot live this world in darkness all the time. And it's okay to be in darkness once in a while because it shows your character and it shows you who you truly are supposed to be in this world. So, you're questioning yourself right now? Well, I don't know anybody that was a Deist. Huh. There's a bunch of leaders in the world that are actually Deist. George Washington was a Deist. Thomas Jefferson was a Deist. Lincoln was also a Deist, even though he practiced Christianity. But most of them were Deist because they lived in the freedom of abundance and the freedom to choose whatever you want it to be without any limitations whatsoever. Until next. Oh yes, coffee. The most beautiful thing in the world that we can agree that we all love to drink. See ya.